This bodybuilder injects himself with unregulated oil. The TLC made this video.
Brazil, the epicenter of the body beautiful. But it doesn't always come naturally.
Oil injecting stuff, Brazil. Is there something that comes to mind?
Booty.
Yes, booty.
Butt lifts, liposuction, and implants have been commonplace for women for years. Now men are getting in on the act.
The zoom in on the booty of a man.
And enhancing their bodies too. But some don't know where to stop. The machismo of Latin American street culture is causing more and more men to take it to the extreme.
That was my reaction.
Yeah.
Literally injecting their muscles full of oil. It's self-administered, unregulated.
I know on YouTube we're not allowed to have a real opinion, but you can say, probably objectively speaking,
This
does not look good. I mean, besides the fact that it's actually lethal and unregulated,
This is not good on every level.
Renowned plastic surgeon Dr. Constantino Mendieta
He's a plastic
is
surgeon
concerned
doctor.
to be dealing with more and more botched DIY enhancements.
They'll use either silicone, they'll use mineral oil, synthol.
Synthol, yeah, I heard of that.
These are products that are not meant to be in the body. I've seen people that have had severe infections where they've lost arms. We've seen deaths from these products.
You can actually lose your arm?
you could die.
It's a time bomb.
I was wondering, like, your skin has to adapt. Are they injecting it in their muscle?
And how does it sit and how does it sort of stay in place? Because you can also think of that it's sort of...
Does this work everywhere?
A lot of those people only do it here and then an excessive amount on the bicep and the tricep.
And here?
But not on the shoulder, yeah,
And then the here?
chest.
And then the traps.
But from a bodybuilder perspective, everything needs to be in proportion to each other. So it would not make sense to only have biceps and no shoulders.
But that's what all these guys are doing.
Yeah, I think if you inject it in the shoulder,
You can't move anymore.
Yeah,
You can't
your
move.
movement and everything will,
Yeah.
like...
That's gonna about ready to burst. That guy is gonna get into some serious problems and he's still injecting.
Two of them died. There is nothing good coming with injecting oils.
This is literally the unhealthiest fitness habit there is.
Hands down.
I want to know more about these guys individually. What made them choose to do this and why did they continue?
Well, it's probably also the reason why people use PDs, right? They are not satisfied with the results.
But why not use
And they
PEDs then? Why
Yes,
this?
that's a good point though. I'd rather use PDs than injecting oil.
One of the men the doctor will examine is 26-year-old Romario.
So it's not just injecting, he's still working out a lot.
Yeah, fair. But I don't think the working out
Does
benefits
anything
from this.
like no and no. His case is the craziest so far because his veins have taken over there as well.
Yeah.
Let's see how this works. Where do they inject it? So in the biceps, the triceps, the deltoids.
So they literally inject it in the muscle, right?
In the muscle.
Deeply into the muscle.
Deeply.
So they literally blow up the muscle by injecting some artificial oil in the muscle.
Yeah, and then it pushes everything out.
That is crazy.
I watched the Hulk movie and thought he was so different.
He really wanted to be the Hulk. This is a tricep extension for him, but also curl with his
Squeezes his sentinel.
I started to work out when I was 15. I trained for 4 years without taking anything. No drugs, steroids,
From 15 to
nothing.
19?
Only natural.
Working out.
But I wasn't getting results.
When Romario learned how to inject mineral oil, in just 9 months, his arms grew by 20% to almost 20 inches in diameter.
It's so hard to even understand, like, his arms grew. Yeah, I mean...
I wanted to be a big guy. I wanted to be a monster.
Romario was soon injecting up to 4 milliliters twice a week, but those seemingly small quantities quickly build up.
So this gets you addicted. When you see the results, you carry on.
Wait, now I sort of understand what's happening. They start with like small amounts and then you see your arms getting bigger. So what are you gonna do? Well, inject more because then they're bigger.
People thought my size interesting and they liked it. I was shown respect.
I was shown respect.
The feeling of power is priceless.
He sounds very happy with his decision.
He started facing unforeseen effects.
Unforeseen. Unforeseen. I think you could have guessed this.
Yes.
But hey,
I mean, I don't know what happens, but...
Sometimes they were even a bit disgusted.
well, my man, I don't want to break it to you, but I think as soon as you were gone, everyone was kind of like, that was pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
I showed this picture to my dad once, and he was like, oh, Oh.
Romario started feeling sick.
I used to be breathless and tired very quickly. It affected my stomach. I used to feel like vomiting all the time.
I think it's also just a lack of knowledge about this. Like, of course, we have the luxury of knowing this and like are interested in this, and hopefully this video will get people to know about this as well.
Don't do
so
this. Don't
they
do
will
this.
not do this. But it's just the fact that he still works out and puts in the effort. It's like, it's such a shame because he probably would get great results if he would just
would have stayed consistent without the injections, then he would have looked great right now.
E tá dando uma necrose no seu braço.
necrosis. You know what necrosis is? Like
The
cells
tissue is
or the
dead.
tissue is dying.
3 years ago, 25-year-old keen bodybuilder.
Great body.
That looks so good.
That looks like a great body.
He met his partner, 22-year-old Marisangela Oliveira Mourinho at the gym.
At the
Então
gym.
ele tinha um corpo sarado, barriga trincada.
Exactly. He had a great body.
Então,
She liked the physique
então era definido.
before.
Mulher que chegou em mim e falou assim pra mim: a minha filha, ela tem 12 anos. Ela não vem aqui na igreja porque tem medo.
I mean, his goal was to become a monster.
I wanted to be a monster.
And would you go to a church that had literally the Hulk sitting there? Pretty scary.
Yeah, pretty scary.
But I feel like he wants to change right now.
Yes.
So I'm interested to see.
Well, what happened?
Às vezes as crianças vêm, mãe, é o Hulk tá aí, o Hulk. Né? E vem, abraça, tira uma foto.
So he likes that part. He likes the attention part, the people cheering him on. So he likes that part.
Romario's arms were now causing him constant pain.
E dentro aqui, ó, ele foi encapsulando dentro. Vários pontos, ponto preto aqui, ó.
All these
Representa
dark
cada
dots
peça.
are like hard pieces of chemicals.
I feel so sorry for the guy now.
Yeah.
The constant pain and negative reactions to his appearance took a toll on Romario's mental health.
I can imagine.
This was a turning point for Romario. He wanted to break the cycle of addiction.
I said, hold on, my marriage, my wife is more important than vanity. And when I discovered that my wife was pregnant with our first son,
Meu filho.
this was when I decided to stop for good.
He stopped using the muscle enhancer in 2013.
That's a great decision. Like the same with like going natural when having done PDs, but now it's like it's still there. I mean, I do have to say that he sort of likes the way he looks.
So there was some sort of transformation. He wasn't happy with the decisions he made, and he stopped also for his family. So that's epic. I would love to see him in the state he was before.
Yeah, looking great.
Looked really good. Wish him the best of luck to get out of this mess. It's kind of the question: can you recover from this?
I mean, I think there are some stories. Go from this to this, so
So there is someone who recovered.
sort of.
Yeah.
I don't know if there are any lasting effects. Probably.
I did learn a lot more about Synthel use now.
Yes.
Please never do this.
No.
I hope this video really convinced you to never do it. This guy tried to look like the Hulk, and actually our previous video was about the top 10 people that look like the Hulk. So if you want to check out that video, make sure you click here, subscribe, smash the link in the bell, and check out this video.